I'm I'm fucking I can't believe this. Hold on. No shot. Hold on, speak? No, it's not doing it. Hold on. This one? Try again. Stop! I haven't had audio for a whole hour! Oh my god! Thank you, Kurt! I appreciate it! Oh my god!
Oopsies!
Ah! I want you to know I had the hugest scream at the top of
just
my
scrumped.
lungs. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Why does it always do that to my mic? Ah! That's okay. To recap here, Catharsis got his ass kicked by his professor, but it's okay because they're learning, Blood Hunter stuff. Yeah! Erie got a gift from the Grove. And it was a mushroom that she's never seen before outside, that, bloomed inside of the book of her mentor who studied in mushrooms. And now we're working on controlling the wild magic surge in the classroom, and Bee and the student Noah are going to try and put their magic together and figure out if they could find a way to redirect it into a plate of armor. Yay! Did that work? Is that better? Is that a good little recap? Fuck, man!
I'm surprised you remembered all that at the top of your head.
It's
like, cause
it's the
No,
panic memory.
yeah. It would have been lost in my head personally. I would have been like, guys, what happened? You're
Where's the
great.
recap?
Man, I can't believe I was like that for a whole hour and didn't notice. Ah! Just
Oh
shows
my
you
goodness,
how tired
Clara.
I've been so tired. I've been so fucking tired.
That is the mood.
Damn, man.
Like-
Thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate you pointing that out. Otherwise, I would have been fucked. Welp, there's your TLDR to catch you up to date. Yeah, sorry. So, B, I'm gonna have you make a Arcana check. And I'm gonna have Noah make her Arcana check.
Don't you do it.
What is she doing?
Alright, that's not terrible.
Alright, so you
I
gotta-
need you to know.
Yeah?
This bitch is trying to jump from her table to my desk. I see her over there hitting the fucking.
Oh no! she's gearing up.
She keeps doing this, and that's why I'm like, no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Cause that is 5 solid feet, and she's gonna knock something over.
Yep. Meanwhile, little Miss is just sitting in a corner.
Nala's been meowing at me. And I already gave him everything tonight. He's
Did he
just
get his-
meowing to meow. Yeah, he got his Trudeau.
Okay, he got his cat Gogurt.
Mhm.
Good.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, so you got a 16, she got a 14. Hold on. Pookie? Oh, Pookie's home. Okay, cool. I'm not going crazy. Okay. Anyway. So I'm gonna say you're a little bit more confident with your redirect. And you feel that you can successfully move the wild surge of magic energy in this classroom, at least starting with this student. So you take his energy and you move it into the suit of armor. You feel a little bit of pullback on Noah's side, a little bit of lack of confidence.
As Noah's helping me, I'm like, oh, thanks. You know, that was difficult, and you know, you're being a huge help with this.
And you mean that too, right?
Yeah.
You're not trying to just say it?
No, B actually means it, because this is our first time doing this.
Because of the nature of this character, roll a persuasion check just to convince her that you're not being condescending.
It's fucked up, that's an 11.
She sits there and she goes, "That's okay, you don't have to lie to me. It's fine. I know I was holding back there, it's whatever. let's just Oh shit, he's falling down. Let's go.
Oh,
And-
jeez.
oh god, please catch me. I don't want to hurt my fucking ass. I gotta pee.
Don't piss on me.
I don't want to piss on anyone. And they bloop, fall. I'd say they fall semi-successfully on a desk. Mwah, my love, I love you. Sorry, I'm so in love with my man. The fuck. Yeah. So you've helped out that student. Ileana and Nova look over in your direction, and they notice that, and they go, huh. Huh. And they start to do the same and redirect the magic. I would say between the four of you redirecting magic into anything that isn't a person, you guys figure out a relatively good solution. And the classroom has become a little less chaotic. All right. I have to say, Miss Belladonna, I'm rather impressed with that. Good job.
I had help.
True, but you succeeded more so. And
I'd
noticed
say
that.
it's the same.
No, because you didn't hold back. One of them did, though. Anyway, you all may take your seats, and we'll proceed forward. Let's see.
I'm gonna sit directly next to Noah.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I have like a spite thing.
Noah just like looks over at you, looks over at the professor, back to you, and it's like, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought we were gonna be friends, but
Oh, no, is that, I didn't know. I did, because you were over there earlier, and now you're over here, and I just didn't know if maybe that seat was a bad seat, and this is the only option that you wanted, or if there was a... Wait, did you say friends?
yeah.
Oh! Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Don't say that out loud, though. But friends we can be, yeah. Just don't say it out loud.
Well, I'm Bee, so.
I'm Noah. I think I already told you that, though. Sorry. Yeah.
You have nothing to apologize for.
Oh, a little bit. I probably shouldn't have held back there. I just didn't want to hurt him if he fell down.
Could have fooled me.
I think you're trying to be nice. I feel not receptive to it, though. And it's not your fault. I just wanted to put that on the desk. The table. Yeah.
Well, as friends, I'll move at your speed.
You just see, like, she smiles softly to herself, and she's like, okay. Well, anyway, we got stuff to write down. Let's... Oh, shoot, she's actually writing stuff up on the board. We should definitely take down notes, because if we miss our notes, she's not going to write them again. And you guys take notes for the rest of your class. And now we're going to our last but not least. Hey, Corvus, how you doing over there?
It's gonna be May.
All right. So, you guys have gone in, I'd say, like, 4 different circles now about little truths about yourself or little fun facts. And it's getting really old really quick. I think this is not what Corvus is used to. All right, Corvus, give us another one.
Oh, yeah. Corvus is like in his mind is just like, don't say anything sexual. Don't say anything sexual. Don't say anything sexual. I guess like one dream I have is that, or sorry, not dream. Like one like trait about me is that I will do anybody that I need to get things done.
Kai immediately just looks at you like, yeah?
What would I say? Oh,
You said that
I
you would-
mean,
you would.
I mean, like,
I just want you to know the
Cor-
entire time throughout this whole debacle, Kai has been live tweeting, but specifically only to Catharsis. Oh my god, he just said that he was gonna do anyone to get what he wants? That's wild! In all caps.
LOL,
I-
freaked.
all right, sorry. Like, Loki, I am, proudly, slutty, but I'm not that
Oh my
slutty.
god, he just said he was proudly slutty to the fucking cleric professor. What the fuck?
In 4K?
In
What the
4K!
fuck?
And
Okay.
your professor just looks at you and is like, oh, yeah. Well, that was indeed a fun fact about yourself, okay? Let's give a round of applause for some honesty, guys. And immediately Kai's like, yes! Pop off, let's go, yes!
Corvus gives Kai a bit of the side eye, being like, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, it's so much fun. It is so much fun live tweeting this.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Only to Catharsis, though.
I
don't worry,
can't-
I'm not putting you on blast like that.
No. I know you're good. No, hey. I respect the hustle.
Hey man, and here's the thing that I respect too,
No.
is that, I'm sorry, your first, 4 facts were all about his dad? That's wild. That was wild.
Listen, I am nothing if not determined.
And consistent.
Yes.
Bravo. And, the professor looks at you two and goes, actually, Kai, don't you? Wouldn't you like to share another fun fact about yourself? Oh, right, me next.
Corvus gives a little yeah.
Right. Alright, fun fact about me is that I I have damaged hair from how much I dye my hair. Yeah. I have to use special shampoo to make it soft. Okay. Yeah, that's a fact, sure. Thank you for sharing. And then the circle goes back around, and now we're back to the professor again, and it's like, alright, well, we shared some fun facts about ourselves. Let's share some lies about ourselves. So, here's the thing. I am very much so about telling the truth. I love telling the truth. Lying is very much so a humanoid nature. I don't think I've ever met someone who hasn't lied. I've lied once or twice in my life. I'm not perfect. Even the gods tend to lie. And I think it's really good to be able to suss out what those lies are. So, you guys have told us some truths. We're gonna do a little bit of an experiment here. I want you guys to give us 2 truths. Actually, you guys have given us enough truths. 1 truth, 1 lie, and we're gonna discern which one is the lie. So, I will start. I have naturally 2 different colored eyes, and I have never been to Farrellwyn.
Do we guess?
Yeah, you can
Or
go ahead
do
and
we-
guess.
Do we confer?
I say that if you raise your hand, absolutely guess.
Oh, it's on me. Okay.
Go right ahead, Corvus. Go right ahead.
I'm gonna guess that the lie is that you've never been to Farrellwind.
Well, no. I've been to Farrellwyn many a time. I'm very familiar with Farrellwyn. My eyes are not 2 different colors naturally. I have a glass eye.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well. That makes sense. See, I'm usually better at lying than telling when people are lying. My ability to perceive of liars is actually not good.
Well, maybe this class will be a little bit more helpful to make you more insightful.
Okay.
So,
Look,
seeing as you
looks
guessed
at
correctly-
perception is bad.
Yeah, no. So it's perception isn't what you're gonna need here. It's your insight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to, so this time I'll let it slide, but next time, if you want, make an insight check to see if you can deteriorate it, or if someone's lying or not. However, Professor
gotcha.
looks at you, so they're like, all right, seeing as you got it correct, how about you? One truth, one lie.
Me, one truth, one lie?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. One truth and one lie.
Wait.
My favorite color is purple, and I have not used public transportation until last week when I came here.
Huh. Kai is gonna look at you and be like, Kai is a pretty blonde, let me tell you that. Kai is such a pretty blonde. And he goes, I don't think your favorite color is purple. I think this is all a cover-up.
Well, the thing about that, Kai,
Hmm.
is that my favorite color is purple.
Fuck! Fuck! Live tweeting that immediately. God damn it, I got it wrong. How is his favorite color purple, man?
He's always loved purple. I don't know.
Man, how
He's
am I
dressed in
supposed to know
purple.
that? Oh no, don't
It
worry.
looks good.
He
It-
knows you're dressed
like
in
my-
purple.
Okay.
He's like, how was I supposed to know that? I thought that was just a front.
No, that's fair.
Fuck. Whatever, fine. Awesome. Cool. We're gonna go again. And this class is gonna get very annoying very quick. But there's a reason why the professor does what he does. So, I will say this. If you want, you can make up like another one. But if you want, you can also just be like... If you want, you can also just discern which ones the professor is telling the truth about and lying about.
I want to give that one another try because I
Yeah.
was a dumb, silly man
it's okay.
and did not realize to do it such.
It's okay. It's okay.
Uh.
All right. So the professor looks at you because I did not always believe in the gods. Excuse me. And I have 2 sisters.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight on that bad boy. That's a 10.
I don't know, man. Could be either or.
It'd be 50-50. Ah. I'm gonna guess that you have not 2 sisters, but either 1 or 3.
Your sister, not sister, wow. Your professor smiles widely. It's like, I do have 3 sisters, that's correct.
Yeah!
You're
I
getting
did it.
better at that.
Yeah.
It's really, really important to be able to tell what is true and what's a lie, especially when you're in this field of magic.
Mm-hmm.
So, congrats, that was really good. Yeah, we're gonna go again. Kai will step forward this time. Okay, cool, guys. I have this totally locked down. The password on my phone is butts with a capital S at the end. And Kai covers his eyes. My eyes are brown.
Damn.
Let's roll insight again on that one.
Yeah.
That's a 14.
14. So here's some hee hee ha ha stuff that I actually have to do. I forgot what Kai's eye color is. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I need to double check just to reference for moi. La 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 la. NPCs. La 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 la.
Corvus has a feeling that, like, now your password is like, Oh no, it's all good. Corvus was like, I feel like your password is something involving catharsis, but I'm like, nah, his eyes are a different color. So he says,
So,
you're right.
go ahead.
What did Kai say his eyes were? Brown? Your eyes ain't brown.
What are they then?
They're the eyes of... They're the eyes that are looked into by one of my best friends that is filled with love.
Yes, my pretty green emerald eyes.
Yeah, that's what I knew that. I totally knew that.
So yes,
Yeah.
the password on my phone is indeed butts with a capital S at the end, because the only butt that I like to look at consistently, several times a day, is Catharsis's.
Yeah, that tracks.
I have several photos. I actually have an album called specifically CB, which is Catharsis Butts.
The fuck?
And you can only
Yo,
get
are
those-
it with my thumbprint signature.
Question is, are those candids or are those like studio shots?
I guess you will never know.
Nah, I don't.
Your professor
You
just
know-
sits there like this. He's like, alright, reel it back.
But I got a headcanon though.
You do
You
have
can't stop that.
Alright, so this is not, how do I put this? This class is Cleric 101, not, Sex 101. We can probably have a healthy conversation about that, but
I don't need a class in that.
I'm sure you don't. But we can have healthy conversations. Alright, so now that we've gotten all that out there, we're gonna proceed on to something a little bit more pressing. Obviously anyone here does not need to say this out loud. However, we're gonna name one really traumatic moment that we've experienced in our lives. Whether it's on paper, or if you want to get it off of your chest, we can do that. But if you write it down on paper, just know I'm gonna have you guys learn a spell after that to burn it into the paper. So, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, I am all about learning the spell. I feel like writing it down even just makes it physical though, and
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Do you have to read it out loud if we write it down?
Nope, not at all.
Fuck.
Kai
You know-
takes the initiative to step forward and just goes, I'll just say it, I'm pretty open. I got kicked out of my house when I was 15 because my parents did not like my lifestyle. But
Corvus-
look at me,
Oh.
my lifestyle is flawless, and I'm happy with who I am.
Corvus gives a very genuine smile at that, and is a little bit emboldened by Kai doing that, and decides to like stand up and like kind of. I feel like Corvus always has like a bit of a strut when he walks. Like this time he's a little bit more awkward. He's like, God, yeah, I'll say it. It involves that that public transportation thing. First time. I've taken it before, not many times. I've usually, had drivers, but there was a time my God. There was a time I was having dinner with my mom. I was 8, and I just asking her who my other parent is, and she yelled at me that I can't. It's not to ask those questions, not to ask stupid questions, to be better, to be, to not think about such stupid things and to stop being so stupid. I don't know. That's just how I remember it. But I remember running out of that room and jumping onto a trolley, and I was just really, really scared. And I almost someone recognized me as her child, and she saved me because she chased after me. But I almost got into a big bit of trouble. Yeah, that's it. That's me. That's it. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you should never apologize. That was really brave of you to share that with us, and not a lot of people would be able to be that brave. I think, do me a favor. How do you feel after getting that out there?
I want a drink. That's how I feel.
Because it was hard to talk about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can imagine. I can absolutely imagine that.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Tap into that uncomfortable feeling.
Okay. I
Tap
don't really
into
like
it.
it though. I
Definitely,
I don't want it to
obviously,
be
yeah,
there.
no one likes that feeling of uncomfortableness, but sometimes it's okay to feel uncomfortable and to get it out there. And hold on to that feeling of it's okay to be uncomfortable and tap into something within you, some magic, if you will. And do me a favor, just make a basic Arcana check.
Okay. Ah!
What'd you end up
Oh,
getting?
sorry. I thought that was a 1. I thought that was a 1. It was a 7.
A 7? I'll tell you what, even with a 7, it's very faint. You can hardly feel it, but there's something there. And when you pull your hand forward to look at it, there's a little light flame with the light purple hue. It doesn't hurt you, and it doesn't look like a normal flame, but it's comforting.
That's amazing. It's not burning me. That's how did
That
you
your
know that
sacred
would
flame.
what? Oh,
So
I've never.
I asked you guys all these questions, icebreakers, a couple of invasive questions. Because somewhere underneath it all, we're all hurting somewhere. Whether it's something minor, major, the hurt is still there and the hurt is real, but we can still make something from ourselves, even if we're a little broken inside. And I think that that is a great place to start when wanting to look for a holier magic place. It does not just have to come from your god, it can come from something from within you. And that's a good place to start. We should talk about the options of gods, goddesses that we've encountered through our lives. Anything that you guys think would be considered a holy encounter, you know? Sometimes you don't know who your god is. Your god knows who you are, though. So, with that being said, and your teacher will go and write on the board, out of these gods and goddesses here that I'm sure many of you have probably remembered most of the primary ones from basic textbooks and whatnot. I'm pulling it up for my reference. Tee-hee-hee. There it is.
Same here.
We've got... we'll start at the top here. We've got the goddess of sea and storms. That would be Drana. She's not necessarily one to be soft with her followers. A very, very harsh goddess with a lot of raw power. We've got Wilka, the goddess of sun and purity. She kind of has this warm feeling in the center of your chest when you think about her. You think about the sun that she gives us, all the clean water that comes with her purity. We've got Senki, the god of shadows and secrets. Not much is known about Senki. There is a bit of hearsay when it comes to his betrayal with some of the gods, but that's neither here nor there. We've got the god of earth and endurance, Dentro. Very stoic god, does not very much so get too involved unless it has to do with his land. Endra, the goddess of magic and stars, and that kind of pings a little something in you. Endra is a goddess that you've heard in your household a few different times. Your mom isn't necessarily the biggest follower, but she has kept some idols of Endra in the house that you know of. So, the goddess of magic and stars. She's also known as the goddess that got her heart broken by the god of chaos and destruction, Vorath. There's a lot of, and you can see your professor's a little uncomfortable mentioning his name, almost like it's taboo to talk about this god. There's a couple of things that I'm not necessarily comfortable talking about when it comes to that god, but as a duty, as your professor, we still have to learn about him. And then there's also the god of war and honor, Baltarian, motherfucker, I got it. He's very stoic. He is someone who believes in justice first, answers later. So, keep in mind, immense strength, high presence of what law and honor is. And then there's a mysterious goddess, Saphia, the goddess of death and rebirth. If you guys have ever had an encounter with death, maybe you've seen a couple of her little familiars, little moths flying around you. That's her calling card, is a green moth with a lot of magical energy to it. And those are our gods and goddesses that, at the very least, are the ones we know about currently. So, what I want you guys to do here is I want you, for your assignment, you guys are gonna try and figure out at what point in your life do you feel like you've had a holy encounter with maybe one of these gods. And then once we can pinpoint that, we can tap in more to the root of your power. And with that being said, and unanimously, by the way, throughout the four of you, with that being said, your class has ended and you guys can proceed to the rest of your day. I will say, I'm gonna give you guys homework assignments for Bee, Catharsis, Erie as well, but I have them written down. I just don't know where they are. So when I find them, I'm gonna send them your way, okay?
He
All right.
said.
Hell yeah. Whew. And with that, yeah. I don't know what you guys want to do here, so we can either take a break or we can end and then continue next time.
I'm EP.
Alright, so I think this is a good place to end for the night. You guys did good. We did good on our classwork. What the fuck?
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Dude, Corvus learning more about, like, healing his inner child is so nice. He's healing himself.
He's getting there.
Getting
This
through.
was a good. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say this was a good Babby's first day at college.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah, no, this was good. I love just like all like the classes, just like the kind of different like situations, like Catharsis, like kind of like rolling in, getting the shit kicked out of him, then B like having to deal with just like this like huge task and like getting like some character development of like the other classmate, and then Erie just like getting that in touch just with the nature. I feel like that was all just like really, really cool and like nicely fitting. And then also like Corvus getting like the little like, all right, time for Catharsis, but ching.
Thanks, guys. That makes me so happy. I feel like I'm doing something right. Sometimes I get really bad writer's block and I'm like, wow, this sounds fucking stupid.
No, you're doing great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Even though we were fucking muted for a solid hour. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I gave you guys a brief recap. It's all good. Don't worry. Chill, 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 chill. It's all good.
Fine.
We can deal with this next time. Not next week, but the week after that. Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm tired. We're going. Bye.